This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network. Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia. So today we are going to be looking at the Kitchen Clutter Kit. This kit just came out along with 2 other kits. I may do videos on those ones, but I had to cover the Kitchen Clutter Kit on its own because, oh my goodness, I am in love with the way this kit looks. And I need to react to everything on camera, and I really hope I love it as much as I did in the preview photos because this kit is just so up my alley. I love the previous clutter kits that we've gotten as well. I just think when it comes to kits, some of them aren't necessary, but ones that are absolutely perfect are clutter kits. So here is everything that we get in the Kitchen Clutter Kit, and the first thing I'm seeing here is this culinary caddy, which I think is so cute. I actually think it'd be really cute over here, so I'm kind of tempted to demolish this stuff and put it there. Okay, so I put it in the corner here, and let's go ahead and look at the different swatches. Oh my god. Okay, I love things like this. Like, I love that there's pots in there, all this clutter down here, and I really like this last swatch. Actually, it might be my favorite. I don't know if it's just because it matches this kitchen pretty well, but we're definitely gonna go with that swatch for that reason. This one kind of goes well too, but I'm gonna go for this one. And then we have the snap and stash bin. So it says, don't let its size fool you. The small snap and stash bin is designed to maximize freshness and minimize clutter. Oh, okay. I love this. It can also go down here, which is really nice. And then there is the large one. Okay, yeah, I did see these in the preview photos, and I believe, yep, okay. I was like, oh my goodness, we're getting those little plastic containers with food. And yeah, if you change the swatch, you'll see different food in here. I do wish the quality looked a little bit better. I gotta say, that's just how it is with me. I like to see detail in clutter items. I really do. Same with like Sims 4 food. I like to see more detail in it, and it's usually lacking. However, just to have them around the house, I don't think it's that big of a deal. You know, it's a nice piece to have. We get a cutting board, which I think I want to just like stick over here. So it has a little mat under it, which I actually like that little touch. And then it just comes in a bunch of different colors. Ooh, okay, I like these ones. I don't know, I really like the wood ones, but yeah, like this one looks like it has scratches in it from cutting things on it. So I like that little detail. So I just quickly wanted to let you guys know that if you plan on purchasing The Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies or any of the Sims packs, you can use my code fantayzia on the EA app or thesims.com. This does directly support me and my channel, so I do really appreciate those of you guys who use my code. Then we have a vintage scale. So here is what this looks like, and it comes in, again, just all the different colors. Everything is very matchy. So I'm gonna do the pink one, and then we get a new sink. I love building kitchens in The Sims. I will say it's probably one of my favorite rooms to do. And this sink, I think, is my new favorite sink because there's stuff in the sink. I just like these little touches where the house feels lived in. You know, a few dishes, but it's not like flooding, because that would probably bother me and just look like my Sims need to clean their house, but then they can't actually wash the dishes in here. But yeah, like I love these few little dishes, and then there's a sponge, and then this comes in some different swatches. I like this one. That's a little bit different. For this kitchen, I think I'm going to do the black one, but yeah, a lot of those different swatches do look good. Or should we do, no, maybe that does look good. Okay, we're going to do that one. And then we get these new plants, which these are like the perfect kitchen plants in my opinion. I think these are adorable. So we can have the pink planter pots if we want to. There's black, there's blue. Ooh, the yellow is really cute. I'm going to do that one. The detail on these looks really good to me. It's weird with The Sims. Some things I feel like has good detail, and then other things I feel like just doesn't. I don't know. So we get this tile tapestry. Oh, it's meant to be like a backsplash. Okay, I'm a fan of this. I am a huge fan of this. I like this idea. You could turn move objects on and put it all the way. I might actually do that. Yeah, see, they can just snap together perfectly. Yeah, it's just seamless. Okay, no line or anything. And you can just put it all along the back wall of a kitchen or wherever you want, but I feel like it looks really good like this. I think I'm just gonna delete this window just for this video. And then as for colors, we have a few options here. Oh, cute. Ooh. Yeah, I just love this. I think that's so cute. I do like the pop of yellow actually in the back. It's just a nice little touch. For me with backsplashes, I love when, you know, it's just like a neutral kitchen and then the backsplash kind of adds just a pop of color. This is a very, I mean, it's like neutral tone, but it's yellowish. There's some beige in there too, but I don't know. It just adds that color and I like that. So we also get this new picture frame, which I'm all for. I don't know where I want to put this though. Okay, I feel like this is the perfect spot for it. I'm gonna layer a few of these, I think, and we'll just look at some different swatches. I think this is the perfect size for a kitchen picture frame, honestly. Ooh. Oh my god, guys, I love these. Whoever designed these, genius. Look at how cute. Are you kidding me? You could put some of these in a kid's bedroom if you really wanted to. Like, I know a lot of them are food themed, but like, so what? Like, these are so cool. I love that one. I also really like the fruit one that it was just on initially, and the coffee one looks so good too. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I think they did a great job with these. I'm kind of obsessed, honestly. I'm gonna do that one. I know these don't go together, but that's totally okay. Then we get a kitchen storage jar. So this is a nice little clutter piece to have. Again, we can see food inside. This one looks to be pickles, some like pickled onions, carrots, I think, some pasta, lemons. I like the pasta one. I feel like this one looks a little bit better. And then we get some new cereal boxes, which let me just say, I have been waiting for new cereal boxes for way too long, it feels like. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, there's like a mix of kids cereal and then, and there's one with cereal that has spilled over. Oh my god, they all have that. I love that. Okay, I want to get a box for the kids. And then we'll get a box of adult cereal, I guess. This looks like Nesquik, actually. The further back box. I like this one. Okay, I really like the designs on those. I think they did a good job. And then sink side essentials. Ooh, it does go perfectly on the side of the sink. I like that. Like, you don't have to put it right there, but I do like that it snaps like that. I don't know. I kind of just want to set it there. And there's like a sponge and everything. We got our soap. How cute. I like this. You could also, if you really wanted to, you could use this in a bathroom and make it work. Of course, you can tell it's like meant to be by the sink in the kitchen, but you know. Ooh, Bake Off besties. We have oven mitts, which is so nice to have. We should put these by the oven. And they're so cute too. I don't know. They look small and cute. Aw. Oh, and there's like a few with, okay, actually, never mind. This one has patterns, but most of them don't. This one does too. I like those ones. How cute. All right. Then we have a brew and sip mug tree. Oh my god. I saw this in the pictures. The way they've done this too, I'm like literally obsessed. Like, let's go into tab mode. It's just so cute. I love it. Perfect to put beside the coffee maker. The colors are adorable. I love. And then we have the classic kitchen canister. I feel like this looks nice and modern. And then some of them have writing and then some do not. I really like the ones with the writing, actually. Yeah, that's super duper cute. And then we have some tableware. I'm gonna actually put this by the cereal over here. And yeah, it just comes in a bunch of different colors. I'm just gonna leave it on the first one. And then we get another new dish rack. So this is the daily dish rack. So I really like how this looks. I think it's really nice. I'm just gonna stick it here. I would probably place that a little bit differently, and now it makes me want to have that soap. No, we'll keep it. We'll keep it as is. But yeah, this is definitely my new favorite dish rack for sure. You could place this so it's like a little bit hanging over the sink. That's what I usually do, but I feel like this one can kind of be placed in any sort of way that you want. Next up, we have the cookie jar, which is actually functional. So I'll show you guys after that you can grab a cookie from here, which I love that. We're gonna do this one. How cute. And then we have a handy cleaning caddy. There's just a bunch of kitchen cleaning supplies over here. We could actually put this here. Yeah, I like the idea of that. But like typically though, I would actually make this a coffee station. That's exactly what I would want to use this for. So I don't know. That's just immediately what it made me think of. I'm just gonna do this one here. Then we have new utensils. Oh, I like the name of this. Utensil Utopia. I used to name everything Utopia. My Animal Crossing islands. I was like obsessed. Okay, that fits perfectly there and it's adorable. Yeah, this looks so good. Ooh, okay, cute. I like that with the mitts there. Okay, next we have a big clutter piece of a bunch of different things. There's flour, we have eggs, you know, there's some bacon going on. I feel like the detail on this is pretty decent. I like that there's a cracked eggshell over there and then you can see the yolk in that little thing. So I like the detail put into this one. So this comes in a few different swatches. Not as many though. Oh, this looks like it's like chocolate chip cookie dough. I like that one. And then we have a cookbook display. Okay, cute. I like that. I'm gonna put it in the corner here. Yeah, just like that. And again, just has all the matching swatches we've been getting. Perfect. So we get this clutter carousel. Ooh, I like this. I like this. Okay, see, this is why I wanted to do a full video just on this kit because I knew I was gonna take forever looking at everything. It just, I don't know, it calls my name. Oh my God. Are you serious? Dude, okay, wait. I need to put it here because of the cookie jar and we need to move these plants. Oh my God. Okay, literally obsessed. Are you kidding me? Oh, I love the swatches. Guys, this would be so cute to set out around Christmas time. I love that swatch. Then we have the Flavor Haven. Okay, who named these things? Because I'm living. Utopia, Haven, I don't know. It all sounds good. Let's put this over here. We have all the different spices in here. Ooh, okay, I like this one in the different wood tones. That looks really good. We get a new knife block, and this one has scissors in it too, which I always want that. I love it. I think I am gonna put it over here actually. Ooh, okay. We get those same color options. I'm gonna do that one. Okay, the filter got like all reset, so now the new stuff is just up here. So let's go ahead and continue. We have this harvest basket. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this in the pictures. Literally obsessed. I probably wouldn't put it here, but we are for this video. And there's a bunch of fruits and vegetables in here. So the fruit and vegetables appear to stay the same for each swatch, but I'm obsessed. Ooh, I love that one. And then we have we get a little lunchbox. Oh, so cute. Stop. Are you kidding me? That is so cute. Oh, it's like the little cheese and cracker thing. Oh my God, I used to always have those as a kid. And this looks like carrots and cucumber and then a sandwich. How cute is that? Perfect for a family kitchen. That's definitely what I would use this for the most, is a family kitchen. And then we get a timer. So I'm just going to put that there by the cookie stuff. So again, we have all the matching swatches, which is so nice. Then we get a new fridge, which you guys, I was so happy about this and I wasn't expecting it. I was even questioning if it was a new fridge in the video where I was looking at the photos they put out because, you know, it's a clutter kit and usually we don't get like a full-blown fridge or something like that with clutter kits, but this one we do. And so, yeah, I didn't know if we're just getting the magnets and papers and stuff separately or what. But yeah, this is the 100% hands down my new favorite fridge. And it doesn't even matter if you are playing with Sims who are a family or just one single Sim or whatever. It doesn't even matter because there is different options for everything and we get two plain options. But yeah, like how freaking cute. Are you kidding me? I love this one for a family home. And this one's really cute as well. I love all of these. I just think this was such a cute idea. I'm definitely going to go with that one. It just makes me think of parenthood. I do feel like this kitchen clutter kit pairs very well with parenthood actually. And then last but certainly not least, we have this Fresh Finds grocery bag, which is also functional and I live for that. You could put it on the floor or you could literally just put it up on the counter, which I kind of want to do. I think this is such a good grocery bag. Lots of different bag options actually, which is also really nice. I wouldn't expect that. Like I'm even just cool with this one, but all of these different swatches for the bag are so cute. I don't even know which one I like best. I really like this one and then I honestly just like the first one. Adding this in here because I totally almost forgot to show you the few functional items within this kit. Of course we know the fridge is functional, it just works as a normal fridge, But these cookies are functional. You can grab a cookie. So I'm going to have our sim do that. And then as for the timer, you can actually set alarm for the room, which I thought was pretty interesting. I think it adds for some realism, some good storytelling, because you could like, you know, put some cookies on and then just set a timer just for the fun of it, because why the heck not? I don't know. I like that idea. I think it's cute. So she's gonna grab a cookie. She's like sniffing them. She's like, oh, I'm so excited for my cookie. And there we go. She actually grabs a cookie, you guys. I love that. And then you can actually open this up for one, and you can go ahead and purchase groceries. Another thing I just was not expecting. So this is a great little way to storytell as well, you know? I like that this grocery bag doesn't just have to be like make-believe. I don't know. I think that's fun. And then the food will be right in the bag and then you can put it into the fridge. So I love that. I think that's such a nice little touch. And I believe that is, oh, and the cereal. Okay. Yeah, the Sims are really doing that. So let's go ahead and grab this. I think it's nice because we are not getting gameplay kits anymore. We don't know if we'll ever get them again. So things like this are at least nice. I just, because that's the only downside to clutter kits is usually nothing is functional. But with this one, it is. And I think this is a cute way to have your kids get cereal in the morning as well. The cereal box can just be on the counter and they can just get cereal like that. I don't know. I like that. It just feels better to me. This, you can also go ahead and grab a quick meal. So yeah, like all of these things, yes, they're clutter, but they also kind of have a purpose, which is really nice. So all of this, of course, you can't do anything with it, but just the fact that some of these things are functional is really, really nice. And I'm so glad that I realized that. But you guys, I believe that is everything with the kitchen clutter kit. Look at how nice that comes together. Obviously things are everywhere, but that's what I love about it. But you could, of course, arrange things however you want, but I don't know. All of this is so nice. I love that we got this new thing. I feel like it's the perfect coffee station. But I feel like now this kitchen just came to life compared to when we first started, and I thought it was the perfect base for a clutter kitchen. But you guys, with that, my thoughts on this kit are the same as they were when I first saw it, but even better. I'm in love. I actually just recently deleted all my build CC. At least I think I need to go and make sure I don't have another folder with more build stuff. I love custom content, but I've said this before, I would rather use create a sim CC and then not have build CC, only because there's so many packs and then now we have so many build kits and there's just so much to go through. And when I start adding a bunch of build CC in, as much as I love it, it just makes my game feel messy and just, I don't know. I'd rather just filter through different packs and stuff like that. And some of you guys did agree with me, so I'm definitely not alone on that. I will say, even without looking at the other two kits yet, I already know this would be the one I would choose, but it depends what type of player you are. Also, the Golden Years one is really great too, because I feel like that also ties into family. So the Kitchen Clutter and Golden Years, such a good combo. But with that said, I'm gonna wrap this up here. Let me know down below if you bought any of the 3 kits, and if you did, are you enjoying them? If you just bought one of them, which one did you choose? And with that, I'm gonna wrap this up here. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.